Nathan and Tanya Wood. Kylie's hobbies include playing basketball and volleyball and watching really any sport, hanging out with Emma Copeland and Delaney Owen, going to Walmart and jamming out with Shelby Pogue, and coaching Shelby's little brother from the stands at his football, basketball, and baseball games. Kylie's school activities include basketball and volleyball. Kylie's future plans are going to college, marrying rich, having 2 kids, and 1 dog. Kylie is being escorted by Dylan Thompson. Dylan is a senior and the son of Sonny and Bethany Thompson. Dylan's hobbies include fishing with the boys, showing up late to football practice, and working. Dylan's school activities include football. Dylan's future plans are to graduate high school and attend SLTC next fall, and after that continuing to work with the lineman electrical, and one day hopefully starting a family. Our sophomore attendant is Miss Avery Irway. Avery is the daughter of Cameron and Holly Irway. Avery's hobbies include watching movies with her family, cooking dinner with her mom, and playing with her puppy Maggie anytime she can. Avery's school activities include playing basketball, volleyball, and hopefully track this spring. She is involved in the Chamber Singers and is in FCA and National Honor Society. Avery's future plans are hopefully getting a volleyball scholarship and going into culinary school. Upon graduation, she hopes to get a job as a chef in a fancy restaurant. Then, eventually, build a cute little white house somewhere beautiful with her husband and children where she can spend the rest of her life. Avery is being escorted by Sam Chase. Sam is a senior and is the son of Dana Gill and Steve Chase. Sam's hobbies include hunting, fishing, playing football, spending time with family, and playing guitar. Sam's school activities include football. Sam's future plans are to graduate from high school and go into construction or join the Army or Navy. Our junior attendant is Miss Alyssa Russell. Alyssa is the daughter of Seth and Elaine Russell. Alyssa's hobbies include singing, art, and being with friends. Alyssa's school activities include Chamber Singers, NHS, and Stuco. Alyssa's future plans are going to college and moving to the city. Alyssa is being escorted by senior Caden Camden. Caden is the son of Steve and Mary Jo Camden. Caden's hobbies include eating, sleeping, and working. Caden's school activities include football and track. Caden's future plans are to graduate high school and attend Lynn's HVAC program. And now, on to our senior candidates for the homecoming queen. For our first senior queen candidate, we have Miss Ashton Mink. Ashton is the daughter of Brian and Candy Mink. Ashton's hobbies include playing volleyball, being her mom's favorite child, spending time with her amazingly supportive family, laughing till she cries with her best friend Audrey Crocker, and doing life with Brandon. Ashton's school activities include volleyball, track, Stuco, and chamber choir. Ashton's future plans include changing out of this dress as soon as possible, going to college and practicing obstetrical nursing, and moving somewhere where it never gets hotter than 70 degrees and starting a family of her own. Ashton is being escorted by Brandon White. Brandon is a senior and is the son of Ronnie and Sherry White. Brandon's hobbies include playing football, going to church, working as much as possible, and hanging out with the boys and his beautiful girlfriend. Brandon's school activities include football and track. Brandon's future plans include graduating high school, going to tech school somewhere, making good money, and starting a family, all the while enjoy living life. Our second senior queen candidate is Miss Reggie Parks. Reggie is the daughter of Kim Warden and Todd Parks. Reggie's hobbies include watching Hallmark movies with her mom, hanging out with her best dogs in the whole world, Huck and Ollie, spending most of her free time with Dylan, and binge watching The Office. Reggie's school activities include softball and National Honor Society. Reggie's future plans include attending OTC in January to become an occupational therapist assistant, then enrolling at Missouri State University to ultimately obtain a doctorate degree in occupational therapy. Somewhere in between all of that, she plans on starting a big family. Reggie is being escorted by Dawson Mock. Dawson is a senior and is the son of Heidi Mock and Scott and Sherry Norris. Dawson's hobbies include driving around and hanging with the boys and watching Sunday night football at Braden's house. Dawson's school activities include football and track and field. Dawson's future plans are going to college to continue his education and football career and hopes to obtain a degree in health science. After graduating, he wants to travel the world before finally settling down and starting a family. Our final senior queen candidate is Miss Elena Ferguson. Elena is the daughter of Ed and Misty Ferguson. Elena's hobbies include traveling to different states, hiking when she feels motivated, eating at Bigos with girls, annoying Drew every chance she gets, and binge watching Friends and The Grinch. Elena's school activities include cheerleading, FFA, NHS, Stuco, and Culture Club. Elena's future plans include attending Cox College of Nursing to receive an associate degree in science and radiology. After receiving her associate's degree, she hopes to work in Rolla while furthering her knowledge in radiology and settling down to later on start a family. Elena is being escorted by Mr. Earl Jarvis. Earl is a senior and is the son of Earl and Brandy Jarvis. Earl's hobbies include practicing football, hanging out with his friends, and laying in his bed.
You want our starters?
Earl's school activities include football. Earl's future plans include going to college and getting a good job so he can retire early.
12, 20.
Crowning our homecoming queen this year is our returning queen, Miss Nicole Brookshire.
54.
Nicole is currently enjoying college, working at Houlihan's, and raising her dog,
64,
Ace.
66, 68, and 77. Is that too many?
And now, it is our pleasure to present to you your 2020-2021 Salem High School Football Homecoming Queen.
It generally is. It doesn't have to be.
Drum roll,
Nobody
please.
at Cabool's going to know different.
Yeah. They might.
It is Miss Elena Ferguson.
Like this, last week Ava had a really good setup.
Did it? Yeah.
Yeah, they
That's
had like
good.
2 separate cameras.
Yeah.
And we don't do it. We were doing like Facebook Live for a
Oh,
while.
was you? That girl's gotta be cold.
We do ours and when the weather's not.
Well, they was, of course, they had it yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nice.
Went from 80 to 30.
I bought my son last week. It's his birthday yesterday. He turned 18 yesterday. One of the things I got him the ham.
Go ahead, yeah. Go ahead.
Go.
No. Still doing spots. Are you streaming now? 351. He did an extra for Tiger Talk. That's what I thought I heard as the intro. Now, We welcome you to the final regular season game of the 2020 season. Stan Stevens, Krista, and Rick all with you in a crowded booth on a Friday night. It's a little cool out there, and so we have been relegated to share our booth with our TV crew, which is one.
Yeah.
But
The crew is here.
the crew is here. The crew is here. Anyway, we thank everybody for joining us on this game with Cabool. Rick, these are two evenly matched teams coming into this game.
Yeah, you're right, Stan. It's and usually every year, Stan, when these two teams get together, they it's kind of a smash mouth. But like I say, we know that that Cabool likes to put the ball into the air, so we'll have to see what happens here tonight.
Rock'em sock'em type of
That's the way
football.
it used to be. Yeah.
And I'll tell you, and these two teams know how to do it. And so we're having the coin flip, but the official dropped the coin. So we'll try it again. Let's do it this time. And this time he catches
He got
it.
that one. Yeah.
And he shows it to the Cabool Bulldogs, shows it to the Salem Tigers. And now I have the opportunity to say I believe Cabool won since the officials put his hand on his shoulder.
Yep. Here we go.
And I said they defer.
They don't want it. Yeah.
And so the Salem Tigers will be receiving the ball to start this game. Southwest Baptist University's campus in Salem provides a quality higher education close to home for those who are living in Dent County and surrounding areas. Contact admission counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment, 729-7071. And Duncan Family Chiropractic location at 401 West Scenic Rose Boulevard is there for your chiropractic needs. And don't forget, Dr. Amber Duncan has Juice Plus. Find out about that. Contact Amber, 729-2321, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. And Calvin Malone, American Family Insurance. I ask you to stop by 1104 South Main Street and let them help you with all your insurance needs today. That's Calvin Malone, American Family Insurance, 729-5165. Rick Ford, 4 season for the Salem Tigers. We've had a couple of injuries. We had a few kids that go down with COVID. You know, it's been one of those years, if everything had been right, it could be a 6-2 season.
Yep.
Uh,
We played good enough for the Ava game, lose by a couple points last minute.
Last second.
Yeah, the last second. Last week, lose to Mountain View in a game that could have been a Salem Tiger win.
Yep.
Lose by 4.
True.
So you're right there.
Yeah. You just got, like you say, you got to, the execution of play, Stan. It seemed like for the year we're struggling once we get inside the 10 and the 20-yard line. That's when we can't get the ball in the end zone. We've got to put the ball in the end zone, and I think a lot of that stuff will go away if we can just execute and get the ball in the end zone.
And we know last week we had a chance with Mountain View, did
Yeah, we
not get it in.
That's right.
And ended up costing us in the long run.
Yeah.
So Eddie Swizlowski is going to kick off. Eddie Swizlowski is a lineman. He is a big boy.
A big kicker, Stan.
And they use him for a lot of onside kicks, but they also use him for extra points and much more. We'll see what Cabool wants to do, and they're going to try the onside kick, and they're going to end up getting it. I think they got it. Ball came loose again, though, when they got to the field. Salem may have gotten it back, but I believe Cabool got it. It bounced off Salem hands, went straight up in the air, and the Bulldogs, Phil Hutchinson picks it up at the Salem Tiger 45-yard line on the onside kick. Rick, they told us they're going to do it.
And they did it.
And the Tigers knew they were going to do it.
And still didn't, like
And
you
still
said.
didn't get it.
Yeah, he got a good bounce on that, Stan. When that ball went way up in the air there. That went off the one of the Tigers up front, and it went right up in the air.
Well, the hands are cold out there. We all know that. Quincy Flanagan will be a quarterback, and his halfback is going to be Braxton Davis. Coming in motion, and flags go down as they were going to do a little end around with Logan Primazon, but flags went down, and Cabool was hit for a 5-yard penalty. So right off the bat, Cabool is going to try a little trickery.
Yep.
See what they could do against the Salem Tigers. They are anxious to try and get a win here tonight. They would love to be 6-3 going
Sure
into
they
their
would.
district,
Yeah,
because
they
that
bet.
would give them a home game for sure. Again, Primazon in motion. They hit it, hike it right to him. Tries to turn the corner. Gets a great block, and will get taken down about the 35-yard line. Connell brings him down, but not until a gain of almost 14. And bring up second down and 1. Now they're going to say it's enough for a first down.
First down. Okay. Wow.
Well, that's pretty surprising, since he went down at the 36-yard line, since it had to get to the 35. But that's okay.
True.
Snap the handoff to Braxton. Braxton with a big hole off the left side, and he'll get across the 30 into about the 29-yard line. Newman comes up, makes a nice tackle. Otherwise, that could have been a big gainer. That was 6 yards.
Wow.
Little counter play. They kind of showed it goes to the right, came back to the left. And he picks up 6 on the near hash mark. No huddle for the Bulldogs. 2nd down and 4. They want to throw the ball, get out to Primazan, and he dropped the ball.
Yep.
Primazan dropped the ball, and he let the play go on.
What?
And it's an incomplete pass. Bring up 3rd and about 4. Rick, they never did blow that play dead.
didn't,
Went
did they?
right through his hands, hit the ground,
Then he picked it
and
up.
he picked it up and was going to let him go. Didn't get that one.
Yeah.
Well, the Primazan comes wide to the left side this time. It's his first time on this side where Will Johnson is. Hutchinson's in the backfield, but they give it to Braxton. Hit in the backfield, dives forward, but I don't think he got enough. Big tackle by the Salem Tigers. Getting up there is Earl Jarvis to hit him behind the line.
Wow.
Still dove forward for 2.
Okay.
They'll bring up 4th and 3.
Wow.
And they're going to go for it here inside the Salem Tiger 30-yard line. Ball at the 27. And they put in the backfield their big boy, Swislowski. And they give it to Braxton, and he's close. I don't think he's in.
No,
they got Swislowski trying to push the pile.
I think that's
And the Salem Tigers will take over on downs. I was sure they're going to give it to Swislowski.
That's what I thought, saying exactly what I thought.
But they used him to block and push the pile, but the Tigers stop him after a yard gain.
Good job.
So the Salem Tigers, who did not get that onside kick, are able to shut down the Bulldogs at the Tiger 27-yard line. Mock goes wide to the left side. Tigers put Kaufman in the wing left side. They're in the I formation. Atchison the up man. Give it to Caden Camden. Big hole to the outside. Cuts back to the inside. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet and has enough for what appears to be a first down. Woo. All the way out to the 38, 39-yard line. That'll be a gain of 11.
Wow.
And a Tiger first down. A good run by Caden Camden.
Yeah, you're right, Stan. He was hit at the line of scrimmage, and he just kind of bounced that to the outside and then made one move back to the inside to pick up 11 yards.
Staying in the I formation. Staying the same formation they had last time. Give it to Camden again. Trying to go up the middle. He is basically a horse collar. Didn't see a flag go down, though. It looked like Swislowski grabbed him around the neck. But only a yard gain. But no flag did come down.
No. Wasn't much room there, Stan, for that. That hole never did open up.
Also in on that tackle was Savage Waits, but Swislowski looked like he got him up high.
Yeah.
And that's where I thought the penalty might come in. Mock wide to the left side. Kaufman again in that wing left. Tigers will go in their balance formation. This time Connell will take it himself and try and spin forward. And he'll get it maybe another yard. He'll bring up 3rd down and about 8. Not much room there. Swislowski shut him down.
Yeah.
Swislowski right there's a nose tackle, man. He's creating a little problem. He's a big boy, but he's quick.
Yeah. He's big enough to be the whole defensive line, Stan.
He's a big kid.
That's big.
Atchison checks out. Tigers go with a double tight end formation. Only Camden in the backfield. Connell back to throw. Has time. Fires it deep down the field. Intended for Mock, but it's way overthrown. Primazan was back there to defend. No flags down. Garrett tried to throw it high enough to let Mock run underneath it, but Mock just couldn't get there that quickly. That ball was thrown about 55 yards in the air.
Wow.
So bring up 4th down and 8. Salem will have to punt. Cabool will drop 2 back. Primazan drops back. Also dropping back is Dakota Schwenk. Snap back to Connell. Connell with a good kick towards Schwenk. Schwenk takes it at the 22-yard line. Has room to the outside. Turns that corner and a good tackle on the far side, but a flag comes in late. Gover went down there, got him around the ankles.
Yeah, just tripped him up, Stan.
But a flag came in at the 36-yard line late, Rick. I did not see whoever was out there.
I didn't either. It looked like an illegal block in the back, Stan, what it looked like. What the signal was by the referee.
Well, I didn't see that block.
I didn't either.
Especially out there in the middle of nowhere because everybody was on the other side.
True.
So Cabool will be penalized. Decent return by Schwenk, but it's all going to be taken back.
Yeah.
So they will spot the ball down around the 23-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will start out 1st and 10. Still not sure about the setting of the ball. They're going to change the ball up now. 8:15 to go first quarter. Neither team on their first possession able to generate any scoring. Bulldogs put 4 guys in the pattern. Flanagan at quarterback. Hands that ball off to Braxton. A big hole up the middle, and he'll gain about 9. Hit by Connell and finished off by another Tiger. About a 9-yard gain, 2nd down and 2. Chase is one that finished him off. Single step back Braxton. They give it to him again. Hit behind the line and taken down. I'm not sure he got the first down.
Be close, Stan. They give it to
the
him.
Tigers got in. It looked like Bradley Gover got him, but I think he's got enough for the first.
Got to run the hurry-up offense now, huh, Stan?
They are. Handoff up the middle, and Braxton will get about 5. Trying to keep the Tigers off balance.
Yep.
Houston May with that tackle.
2nd and 6 for Cabool.
This can really mess up a defense, but they've got Swislowski wide to the left side.
You've seen the same thing I got, Stan.
With a try. They got 5 guys in the pattern.
Say a quick pitch out here, Stan.
You think? They hand it off to Braxton and set up the middle. He'll get the first down, Rick.
Wow.
Out across the 45, a gain of 6.
Davis on the carry again, tripped up by May again.
I'd look for that to come back the other way, Stan.
So Braxton Davis is really chewing up some yardage here.
Wow, look at this set, Stan.
Yeah, pretty much the same. 3 and 3. Not much out there. Now they set it up. Intercepted by Connell. And Connell's going to take it to the house. Wow. Touchdown. Garrett Connell read it and picked it off. And it's a 41-yard touchdown interception return. And Salem goes on top.
Well, that was pretty easy for Garrett to read that, Stan. They must have seen that in the film somewhere because Garrett knew exactly what that play was going to. He just stepped in front of it, Stan, and that was a pretty easy pick off there to go for the end zone. It was a nice pick 6 for Garrett.
And I tell you what, Rick, it looked a little bit like slow motion for them to set that up.
It did. Yeah, you're right.
And Garrett read it, caught it, bobbled it, but he took it home.
Yep.
Over for the point after. Mock to hold. The kick is up. Looks pretty good. And it is. The Bradley Gover with the point after makes it 7-0 after the pick 6 by Connell. That's his 2nd of the year doing that, Rick.
Yeah, you're right, Stan. But he won't get any more easier than that one, Stan.
No. No, the other one bounced up in the air.
Yeah.
He had to run around some guys. But this one, it was just him in the goal line.
Yeah.
If you don't get tripped up by the grass, you're going to be in good shape.
If the turf monster don't get you, Stan, he was okay.
Absolutely.
He did all right.
Hubs Tire Center at 801 South Main Street can handle all your new tire needs. Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and Cooper. A proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Hubs Tire Center since 1986. 729-5800. And don't forget to talk with Joe Brand about your one-on-one advice, whether it be investing, taxes, etc. He can help you out. Your Edward Jones Financial Advisors at 907 South Pershing. Or call 729-3831. Joe Brand of Edward Jones. When it comes to cooling your home, let Victor Heating and Cooling, or even heating it, take care of you. They are really a great company to deal with. A Lennox and water furnace dealer. Stop by 301 East 4th Street or call 729-4332. Tigers kick it somewhat shallow. Taken there by number 42, Trevor Atkins, and Atkins trying to get to the outside, gets to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Atkins with the return.
Bryson May goes out and fetches down the tee.
Somebody's got to go get it. Yeah.
That was out there. Looks like we might see Hutchinson in that backfield for the first time, Rick.
Okay.
He's the deep man now.
Okay.
They flip it out to Hutchinson. Hutchinson had some good games against the Salem Tigers when he was with Houston. And the Tigers shut him down for a loss of a yard, maybe 2.
Okay.
Very slow pitch there.
This took forever, didn't it?
Yeah.
Seemed like. Yeah.
3 receivers to the right side. Hutchinson again, he's about 8 yards back.
He is deep, isn't he? Wow.
Getting his Flanagan, rolls to his right, looking for the short pass, and now flips it out, and it's incomplete. As he ran out of room. Intended over there, I can't really tell you who was really intended
I
for.
couldn't see either, Stan.
Well, I think it was for number 42, Rick, but
Okay.
he was already out of bounds, and Trevor Atkins, there's no way he could have caught it bounds.
No, he would, like I say, I'm like you, looked like he may have been just trying to throw that thing away.
6:08 to go, first quarter, 7-0 Salem. Again, Cabool with 4 receivers in the pattern. Back to throw, Flanagan looking across the middle, fires it deep down the middle and overthrew the intended receiver. Wide open was Dakota Schwenk. He got in behind the Tiger defense. You're a little down and then post.
Yeah.
I've not seen that before from Cabool.
But you're right, Stan. He was open, wasn't he? Wow.
Got behind Newman. Newman got caught flat-footed there.
Yeah, he did.
And it's 4th down, and Cabool's going to have to punt. Take a little bit more time doing this than. It looks like it's going to be Schwenk. Snap is back. Schwenk, a left-footed kicker, high, straight up the kick. Going to come down about the 43, and they will down it at the 42. Did a lateral bounce.
It did, didn't it?
And Tigers take over in pretty good field position. Common Grounds Bistro, 300B South Main Street in Salem, serves your breakfast and lunch. Check them out. They got great food. For takeout orders, call 729-2912, 729-2912. And VIP Properties offers you 2 locations to serve you, Salem and Houston. If you're moving to Missouri, from Missouri, around Missouri, Pat Tackett Broker is who to contact at VIP Properties, 729-7622. All right, Tigers on the far hash mark. 2 receivers to the left on the far side of the field. Give it to Atchison right up the middle, and he'll take it for about 5.
Nice run, Stan.
Just straight up the gut.
Yeah. Kept them legs churning, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did, Rick.
Yeah,
but
he just,
nothing fancy.
no, he just, like I say, he was at full speed when he hit that line of scrimmage, Stan. That was a nice 5-yard run.
You know, Cabool was as fast as they tried to get set up. They've only taken like 48 seconds off the clock on their last drive.
Wow.
48 seconds.
48 seconds.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Tigers put 2 receivers to the right side this time. And Connell will go back to throw. Fires it deep down the middle of the field to Kaufman. He hands it to the 30-yard line and is taken down to 21. Nice, just flip pass out there by Connell. Let's see, 4. Going to put him down to the 23, 31-yard pass and a first down.
Wow.
He just flipped that ball.
He did, didn't he? Right into Caden's hands, wasn't it?
Well, it was in the I mean, Kaufman just really made a nice catch over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Newman and Mock go wide to the right side. First and 10, Salem. They give it off to Camden. Camden, again, got pulled around the neck by Swislowski, and again, no flag, Rick.
Wow.
There's no way that can't be a horse collar.
Wow. Wow.
A 1 yard gain.
Wow.
He spun him around.
Yeah, totally, like you say, totally swung him around. You're right.
I don't know what they consider a horse collar.
I don't either.
I guess having to come against his neck, I guess. Wow, that just,
Kind of
I mean, he's three times the size of Caden.
At least, yeah.
Caden again gets it up the middle, and Swislowski again trying to pull him back. He's been keying on him,
Yep.
so gain of 2 will bring up 3rd and 7. Tell you what, take nothing away from that Swislowski kid. I mean, he's in the middle of that line, and he's moving. He's reading the play to get to those tackles.
You're right, Stan. This Salem Tigers cannot get him off his feet, like I say, because he's a big boy, and when he gets all that going, Stan, and he looks like he's pretty strong too.
Well,
he doesn't. When he gets a hold, he don't let go.
But he's reading the plays
Yeah, he is.
from behind, and that's pretty impressive for a high school player. Rolling to his right is Connell, looking, running out of the room, fires it deep in the end zone, and through the hands of Kaufman. Primenzon was there to bring up 4th down. He had a chance to catch it.
Yeah, that was. He put it up to where his man was the only one that can get there, Stan. That was a nice throw. He almost brought that down.
But I'm sure he heard the footsteps of
I'm sure he
Primenzon
did.
coming.
Yeah, sure he did.
So bring up 4th and 7 from basically the 20-yard line. Tigers, Caden Kaufman brings the play in. Tigers can get a first down at the 13, so this is you do not have to get a touchdown.
No, you don't.
Kaufman goes wide to the right side. Tigers in their flat level. Connell wants to throw, looking, rolling, getting chased by Swislowski, just fires it up in the air, and it is off the hands, and a flag is down as Kaufman was interfered with by Primenzon. That'll be pass interference. Primenzon pushed Kaufman as he jumped maybe a little premature, Rick, but he got pushed anyway.
Yeah, he come in front of him, Stan. You're right. He was behind him, and Caden come around to the front, and he seen that pass coming, and he went up for it, and he just pushed him in the back.
Well, that'll be a first down. It should be a 10-yard penalty.
Yep.
It's not like it is in the pros or college. And so it should be enough for a Salem Tiger first down.
It's going to be right on the 10, isn't it, Stan?
Should be.
Pretty right at it, yeah.
10 yards, that's enough yards for a Tiger.
And that is the Salem Tigers' 3rd first down. Hand off to Caden, trying
nice
to get
block.
to the outside. Camden turns it to the 5, trying to cut back in, and he is hauled down out of bounds. Taken down there by Schwenk, but he gets down to the 5. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5. He got a great block on that end, didn't he?
We
Rick?
did, yeah, and I couldn't.
I didn't see who it was.
I couldn't see it either, yeah.
But we talk about it. Lane Howard and I talked about that today, where there's a flag down. Rick, I did not see the flag.
I didn't either.
It was right where the ball is.
Wow.
Personal foul.
Wow.
Wow. Didn't see that.
Didn't see that.
And that was right where the ball was.
Okay. So we're going to give him the 5-yard gain, Stan, or not? Nope.
No.
Yeah, gotcha.
And the handoff up the middle to Atchison will gain about maybe 5 back, near the 20. I did not see the personal foul
I
at
didn't see
all,
that,
Rick, and
but
that had to be.
I seen a nice block's what I see.
Yeah. So 2nd down and goal from the 20, just beyond the 20. 2:40 and counting, first quarter. Atchison and Camden in the backfield. Camden trying to get to the outside, trying to cut upfield, breaks one tackle and still gets to about the 10, maybe the 11. Gain of 9. Still bring up 3rd and goal from the 11. Smith brought him down, but he had to reach back. They're going to actually mark him at the 12.
Okay.
So a gain of 8.
The 3rd and goal at the 12.
So Kaufman comes in. This is 2-down territory for Salem, no doubt about it, with 2 minutes exactly to go first quarter. Kaufman wide to the left, Mock wide to the right. Connell rolls to his left this time. He has running room, fires it instead. Touchdown to Bradley Gover.
This is complete to Bradley Gover.
12-yard pass to Gover, and the Tigers go on top by a score of 13-0. That pass was perfect.
That was perfect. You're right, Stan. Nice pitch and catch there, wasn't it? Bradley got that one. If he would drop that one, I don't know what he went back and seen Garrett on that one. That was wide open, and that was a nice job of the Salem Tigers.
Garrett normally rolls to his right, rolled to his left this time, and Gover, coming off the tight end position, was open, and he hit him. The extra point kick is missed, and Mock tried to run it in, but it is an extra point that is failed.
I think the big boy got that, Stan.
I do too.
Yeah, I think he got that one, blocked that one.
So a 13-0 Salem Tiger lead, Rick. Conway Construction can do a lot of different things for you. Add room onto your current home, build you a brand new home, do concrete work for you, decks, siding, tile, wood floors. He can do custom skid steer work and dump trucking. If you have any questions, call Randy at 247-6468, Conway Construction LLC. Randy Conway, 247-6468. And Fairground Auto Plaza is giving you a fast and convenient way to find a car. It's called Shop, Click, and Drive. You can do it right online. Go to www.fairgroundgm.com. Fairground Auto Plaza, driven to serve you best. At the corner of Fairgrounds Road and Kings Highway in Rolla. Well, pick six, and then a perfect pass.
Boy, it was.
And I'll tell you, after well, it could have been a disastrous penalty.
Yeah, and I never seen it like you say.
I didn't see anything either.
But the Salem Tigers overcome that. The offense overcame that penalty stand to put that ball in the end zone. Nice job by the offense.
Absolutely. 1st and 25. That's a long way to go.
Exactly.
So the Tigers kickoff will come deep. Taken there by Primazon. Primazon off to the right side is taken down by about 4 different Tigers at about the 29 or 30-yard line. Nice return by Primazon.
Primazon with the return, tackled by number 68, Nathan Pyle.
So again, Braxton Davis in the backfield, back out there instead of Hutchison.
Okay.
Cabool at the 32.
They got a couple of wings in this time with a couple of very tight receiving core. Still waiting for the officials here.
Yeah. Had to change footballs again, Stan.
Right, 1:35 to go. Handed off to Primazon on that end around, and Primazon tried to cut inside, didn't get anything. Tried to cut back. He had 2 blockers on the outside, Rick. I don't know why he cut back against the grain.
Yeah, that's what I was watching here too, Stan. Looked like if he'd have stayed with these blockers, he would have been fine, but he tried to cut that back inside.
That's the 3rd time they tried that. Tried on the very first play when they had a penalty. Naked backfield for Flanagan. Everybody's out in the receiving pattern. He gets it, rolls to his right, wants to throw, fires it out, and it complete out to number 10, and that is Will Johnson. And that's a gain of about 4, maybe 5. We'll call it 5.
Okay.
3rd and 5. Again, new players checking in. Schwenk coming in. Primazon coming to the left side from the right side, trying to confuse the Tigers' defensive set. Clock is stopped with 1:02 to go as that pass went out of bounds. So Flanagan on a 3rd and 5. Again, naked backfield, fires it out, and one hops Primazon, and he fielded it, but that doesn't count.
That was a nice pick, Stan.
It was. But that's very similar to the one that Connell picked off.
That's true.
Again, they look very deliberate.
They look kind of slow about happening, isn't it?
And Schwenk will drop back. Just look like the quarterback just kind of
floats
holds
it out.
that ball back. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best term, floating it back.
Yeah.
Schwenk will get off left-footed. It kind of wobbles that one out, and it's going to stop at about the 37-yard line, 38. And that's where Salem will start out with 47 seconds to go in this first quarter. 13-0 Salem on a Garrett Connell pick six from 41 yards out. And then Connell on the next possession for the Salem Tigers hits Bradley Gover in the end zone, a 12-yard pass, and it's 13-0. Like to see the Tigers take this one down the field the old-fashioned way, Rick.
I agree with you. Yeah, let's pound it down through there, Stan, and see if we can pound this one in the end zone.
There in that I formation, Caden's the deep man. They'll give it to him, and he is just swallowed up almost at the line of scrimmage, but it escapes enough to pick up 3. Again, Swislowski almost just swallowed him.
Got around him that time.
Oh, he got underneath him is what he did.
Caden almost has to, Stan. He's too big.
25 seconds left to go in this quarter, Rick. Salem does not need to get a playoff if they do not want to.
Yeah, you're right, Stan. They could.
And they do not appear to be in any big hurry to get to the line of scrimmage, but they'll probably get a playoff here. So Mock goes wide to the right side. Kaufman in a wing right. They stay in the eye as Connell will give it to Atchison up the middle. And Atchison, a big burst, and he'll be just shy of the first down by about a yard as the quarter comes to an end. 13-0 Salem Tigers will take a 1-minute break and return for the second quarter. This is Tiger Football. You're listening to it on KSMO Media.
Into the first quarter.
Salem Tigers with 13-0 leads. We get ready to start quarter number 2. Tigers have the ball third and about 1 right at the 46-yard line of Salem. Give that ball to Atchison, and he's not going to get it.
Nope.
He got right back to the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down and 1.
Atchison on the carry for the Tigers.
I'm sure they drew it up. That's not what they had anticipated. It looked like Cabool shifted over, Rick, right into that hole.
Yeah, they shifted, like you say, right at the snap, and they was right in the hole. They had no place to. They didn't have no place to go.
4th down, a long one. Looks like Salem's going for it here at their own 44-yard line. This is pretty risky. They're back in the I formation. As Connell will give it to Camden. Camden with a big hole off the right side as a first down and more. He's to the 45, and he'll get knocked out of bounds at around the 43-yard line.
Run out of bounds by number 20.
A gain of
That's enough yardage for
about
the
10.
Tigers.
Okay.
And a first down. Boy, he got a big burst off that right side.
Boy, he did, didn't he? That was a nice job on the offensive line, opening that up for him, Stan, so he could get to the outside.
And again, we compliment those wide receivers. They gotta hone in on that guy who's on the end, the defensive end or that defensive back coming up. And again, a good block opening that up for Caden Camden. Ball at the Cabool 42, just underway here in the second quarter. 13-0 Salem as Mock comes wide to the left side. Tigers go in the pistol. And the snap, they give it to Atchison very quickly, turn the corner, and gets a couple of yards to the 40-yard line. He almost broke that. Hutchinson brought him down. I thought he was going to break that, Rick.
Yeah, it was there, Stan, but he just, he cut to the inside. It was a nice play by the Cabool defender, Stan, to bring him down.
Hutchinson came from behind and just swallowed him up and then threw him down. Be second and about, we're going to call it a long 7 or a short 8.
Okay.
Caden Kaufman wide to the right side. Tigers in a double tight end formation here. And they go in their level situation. And Connell's going to keep it himself up the middle. Big hole for Connell, and he's going to get the first down. All the way to the 31-yard line. Little hesitation. And then a gain of, they say, first down.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to say
I
no.
did too, yeah.
But I was going to say he had enough for a first down unless they respotted him. And so the first down by Connell on a good run. They actually moved him back about a yard, though.
Yeah.
Saying his knee was there. Mock wide to the right side. Tigers on that far hash mark. Back in the I formation with Atchison the up man. Give it to Camden up the middle. Big hole for
Nice
Caden.
job.
And, Rick, we talked about it on this drive. Just do it the old-fashioned way, right?
You bet. Just give him a little bit of crease, and Caden don't need a whole lot, Stan.
9-yard gain. Salem now going without a huddle as Mock gets back to the line of scrimmage, and the officials call a timeout. What for?
Well, 4, yeah.
They spotted the ball. Tigers.
Unless he thinks it's a first down, Stan. They're going to be able to measure this, Stan.
Officials timeout. Well, they've got it at 2nd and 1. I don't know how they can call that a first down, Rick.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're moving the chains around. Oh, boy. Now, you can't really do that. You know, we rely on those down spotters, and hopefully they're a little bit more accurate than that.
True.
I didn't think he got it.
I didn't even think it was close, Stan.
And it's 2nd down and a yard, so.
That's what we said.
Who thought it was a first down?
But the official on this side, Stan, is the one that blew the play dead to do the measurement. I mean, he's looking right down the line of scrimmage. I don't know how he wanted to.
Was he at Mountain View that one time?
I don't know.
Over that line was
Maybe-
a little crooked, Rick?
Maybe that was it. Yeah, we've seen that before.
We have. Atchison right up the middle. Should have enough, more than enough for the first down around the 21-yard line. Should be a gain of 3. And a first down for the Salem Tigers. They're 6th of this game. 9:30 and counting here in the second quarter. Salem with a 13-0 lead, trying to add to it. Cabool come in with a 5-3 record. And both of these teams have had good offensive possessions. But the Tigers took advantage of an interception and then also a very nice drive.
Oh.
Hand off to Caden Camden. Looked like he had a little face mask there,
Yeah,
but
you seen the
he
same
didn't
thing
get
I did.
anything.
Yeah, you seen the same thing I did. I thought that was pretty close. You're right, Stan.
But they got him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1. Like Primenzon almost, I'm sure he had that mask, Rick. It sure did look like it.
It looked like it from here, too.
Bring up 2nd and 11, 8:51 to go. We talked about having that nice long drive,
Yep.
and the Tigers are trying to do that.
Yeah.
2nd down and 11. Still at the 20, we call it 23-yard line. As Connell will go back, roll to his left again. Has a man wide open. He hits him for a first down. No, they're going to say he was out of bounds. I'll say Mock's foot was out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
That was close, Stan. I thought his feet was in.
It might have been until he twisted, Rick.
Yeah, he did twist, but like I say, that was real close.
That would have been enough for a first down and made a 1st and goal, but Mock ruled out of bounds.
Ooh, that was close.
Around the 9-yard line. Well thrown ball, well designed play.
Yeah, it was.
There was nobody from Cabool near him. Back into the I formation on 3rd and 11. Connell rolls to the left again. There's nobody out there. If he can get by a couple guys, he's got a lot of running room up the middle. He's to the 10. He's to the 5, and that's as far as he'll be able to get. Connell gets the first down at the 6-yard line is where they'll mark him. A nice run of 15 yards.
Wow.
And it's 1st and goal.
Yeah, you seen the same thing I did, Stan. The field was wide open. All that Garrett needed to do is just tuck that ball and take off, and exactly what he did.
He had one guy to beat.
Yeah.
And he beat him. Made him miss. And with 8:05 to go, the Tigers are knocking on the door at the 6-yard line. They have taken off almost 6 minutes of the clock.
Yeah, that's what you said you wanted, wasn't it?
It is what I wanted, Rick.
That's what I thought you wanted.
It's like an early Christmas present.
There you go.
Hand off to Atchison up the middle, and he is just swallowed up as he got the ball. No gain. Actually, they give him a yard. I was surprised they gave him a yard.
Kind of fell backwards. I mean, I guess that must have given him his yard.
I guess 2nd down, and we'll call it 5 from the 5. It's good to we're good to go to the goal. If somebody wants to put it in there, we would really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Chris will be right back. They stay in the eye. Flip it back to Caden Camden. Cuts back against the grain. Caden down to about the 2, maybe the 1.
Wow, that's close, Stan.
Boy, he almost got in. Rig number 54, Savage Waits, stopped them there. Tigers with no huddle. They give it back to Camden. Same play, and he is crushed at the 4. That'll bring up 4th down and goal from the 4. Yeah, Cabool wasn't going to get taken twice on that play.
Wow.
Tackled by Waits.
So they're going to move him back almost to the 5-yard line.
Wow.
The 4th down and goal from the 4. And we might
Go to field goal, Stan?
It looks like it.
All right.
Looks like Gover's going to come in and try the field goal here from what would be 23 yards out. Well, we haven't had a field goal this year, have we, Rick?
No, I don't think so, Stan.
Gover in for the field goal effort. Snap is back, and the kick is up, and he pulls it to the left.
Nope.
No good.
No good.
Well, nice drive by the Salem Tigers, thwarted by the Cabool defense.
Woo.
Tigers got it down to the 1-yard line, but then on a pitch back to Caden Camden, got to give Cabool a lot of credit. Kyle Johnson and Calvin Schmisner came up and made the play.
Well, yeah, they read that, Stan. As that pitch that time, they was not going to be fooled on that one.
So the Tigers tried a 23-yard field goal, and they'll move the ball out to the 20 on the touchback. One of those high school rules I've never understood.
I never understood that either. I agree with you.
So Cabool will have it at the 20-yard line. They're going to put Hutchinson and Baxter in the backfield, I believe. And they're going to give it to Hutchinson off the left side. Hutchinson trying to turn the corner. Didn't have much. And he'll pick up about 3.
Carry by Hutchinson.
He's a big kid. He is a big kid. Yep.
Tackled by Hutchinson.
Runs hard too, Stan.
Yeah, he does. Schwenk in the backfield as well. So they're changing up their design here a little bit. 2nd down and 7. They have Primazan and Johnson to the right side. And trying to get outside is Schwenk, and he is taken down. That play never had a chance, and they'll lose that 3 and maybe just a foot more. It'll bring up 3rd down and just over 10. Brandon White shot that gap, brought Schwenk down. And now it's 3rd down and about 11. They're going to stay in that formation with Schwenk out now. They're going to go to the even parallel. Back to throw, firing it out, and the ball is complete to Primazan. I believe he has it. That'll be enough for a 1st down. That's about the 12-yard gain. Mock came up and got him, but it was too late. So Cabool gets the 12-yard pass and their 4th 1st down. Clock will continue to run. 5 minutes to go in the half. 13-0 Salem. First and 10 from the Cabool 32. Three receivers in the pattern. Taking that ball, use a little option here. Is the quarterback, has a big hole up the middle. Tigers just let him go up the middle, and he takes it for 15 yards and a 1st down.
Wow, Stan.
Nothing fancy about that one. Flanagan took it. He hasn't run all night, and the Tigers just let him go.
Wow. Yeah, looks like they went for the pitch, Stan, and didn't take the quarterback. Somebody did.
That's exactly what happened, Rick.
Yeah.
Everybody played the pitch. Nobody played Flanagan, and he just took it right up the middle.
He just turned it up.
Ball at the 46-yard line. Flanagan rolls to his right, wants to throw, fires that ball out, and it is incomplete. Intended for Johnson. He dropped the ball right in his gut. He's a senior. They've got some seniors that have some talent. Schrenk and Primazan and Flanagan and Atkins and Hutchinson. These are some good seniors.
Yep.
Primazan wide to the left. Johnson in the slot. Stay in the pistol. Tigers jump offside. I don't think there's any movement on the offensive side.
I don't think so either.
And it is a Salem Tiger encroachment. And that'll cost them 5. Moves the ball across midfield into the Salem Tiger territory. 4:15 to go, 2nd down and 5. Flanagan barking out some different signals here. Tigers almost jumped again.
Yeah, they did.
Long count. Gives that ball off to Schwenk. Schwenk with a big hole is going to get the first down to the 42-yard line off the left tackle. Got a great block and picks up about 8.
Get enough yardage for a Cabool first down.
Again, they're going to try and go no huddle from the 41. Clock is moving. Get that off to Schwenk, and he's hit right away. Taken down for no gain or maybe a slight loss. Same play, didn't work.
No, Cam didn't come up and got him standing it. As soon as he got the handoff, he was right there.
I believe also in there Thompson came up as well, Ricky.
Wow.
So the Tigers read that one.
Yeah, they did.
Again, Johnson and Primenzon wide to the left side. Back to throw Flanagan, looking that way. Fires it deep down the field, and the ball is tipped and knocked away. Good play, good defense by the Salem Tigers. Well thrown ball, but the Tigers' defense was there. Kaufman knocked it away.
Kaufman had good position there, Stan. It looked like the Primazon may have kind of come over and knocked that ball away from him to keep that ball from being picked off.
That's exactly right, Rick.
Yeah.
Kind of just a jump ball at that point.
Yeah, it
wasn't
was. Yeah, it was.
3rd and 10. Primazon wide to the right side with Johnson. And they will put Atkins to the left side. Tigers want a little bit of a blitz. Flanagan wide open down the middle to Primazon. It's overthrown. He got behind the Tiger defense mock, but the ball was overthrown by about 2 yards, and Primazon's got some speed, but that one just a little too far. It brings up 4th down and still just over 10 from the Salem Tigers' 42-yard line.
Got a little anxious with that one, Stan, and he put a little bit too much on that one.
Didn't have enough height on it.
No, it didn't. You're right, Stan. He more threw it kind of on a line instead of kind of laying it out there, letting him go get it.
So Flanagan on a 4th down and 10. See what he's got in mind here. Snap is back. Tigers getting over there quickly over to Schwenk. Schwenk trying to break that tackle. Can't get the first down. Tigers bring him down on the far side. And I believe making that tackle for the Salem Tigers was number 41, Sam Chase. And that'll be 1st and 10 for the Salem Tigers as they hold with 2:56 to go in the half. 13-0, Salem Tigers on top. A Garrett Connell interception return for a touchdown, and then a Connell pass to Bradley Gover. Tigers missed the field goal and have missed a point after.
Yep.
So the Tigers put Mock and Kaufman wide to left side, back into the I formation. Connell will give it to Caden Camden. Camden trying to find a little running room up the middle, and Hutchinson has a hold of him and won't let go.
He gets that paw and you stay in your stock.
He was on the ground, and he just wasn't going to let go. Gain of 3, bring up 2nd down and 7. But Hutchinson got knocked to the ground, and he just held on to Caden. He's like, you're not going anywhere.
If I can get a hold of you, you're going to stay with me.
That's right. 2:33 and counting in the half. Tigers with a 2nd down 7 from their own basically 37-yard line, 36-yard line.
36, yeah.
Back to Garrett. Garrett wants to fire it deep down the field, intended for Kaufman. The ball's going to be intercepted. Ball just laid too high in the air. Schwenk had it, brings it back to the 50, to the 40, down the sideline, and Connell throws him down at about the 30-yard line. Schwenk, that ball is just too long in the air, and Schwenk picked it off. And a flag is down, I believe, Rick, at the 35.
Okay.
I wouldn't call run out of bounds. I kind of call thrown out of bounds. Might be the more accurate term there, Clay.
I might have thrown him out of bounds, but he didn't run out of bounds.
The officials are still talking about it. How much is there to talk about?
Yeah, what did you throw the flag for? Yeah.
Right in the middle of the field, usually on a return, that's an illegal block.
Yeah.
Usually. And let's see what the no
We'll
flag.
wave it off now, Stan.
He's going to wave off the flag. Ball at the 30-yard line. So the interception gives Cabool good field position with still all 3 timeouts and 1:59 on the clock. First turnover by Salem. Still trying to get the official to put the ball in the right place. There
There,
they
he
go.
got it.
So Baxter Davis back in the backfield. He's right next to Flanagan. 4 receivers in the pattern. Give it off to Davis, trying to turn that corner off the left side. He'll only get a couple of yards.
Davis with the carry for Cabool. Tackled by number 42.
Kind of surprised at that call on first down.
Yeah, they tried to do a little bit of misdirection there, Stan. Like I say, they flooded the right side of that offensive line and tried to come back, and it was a nice job by the defense to stay in their lanes.
They tried to run him behind Swislowski.
Yeah, he tried to
But it looked like
him.
Davis tried to hide
Yeah,
behind
he
him.
did, didn't he? Instead of run. Yeah.
Snap is back. Flanagan to throw the ball, throws it and completes it. The Parmesan ball's knocked down and it's loose. And Cabool will get it at the 24-yard line. Swislowski had it. Ball came out, jumping on that ball. Number 54 waits. So it'll be a gain of 5
Third and 4.
or 4. Make that a gain of 4. And second down and still about 4 yards, well, 3 yards to go.
Okay.
Say a long 3. Flanagan naked backfield. Everybody's in the pattern. He wants to throw the ball and now has a wide open field to get the first down. Down to the 15 and slides down after the first down and a gain of about 11 yards, and then timeout called by Cabool with 52 seconds to go. 13-0 Salem will take a 30-second break and return. This is Tiger Football and Tiger Media on KSMO Radio. Tigers lead at 13-0. Cabool after the first down, down inside that 15-yard line. That's getting crisp here near the end of the first half.
True.
Progressive Ozark Bank's community-focused financial institution, serving Salem, Lincoln, Houston, Hartsville, and Mountain Grove. They have a full line of financial services. Give them a call locally at 729-4146 or drop by on West Scenic Groves Boulevard. Progressive Ozark Bank. FDIC. Equal housing lender. Baxter Davis in the backfield with Flanagan on 1st and 10. Flanagan wants to throw. Rolls to his right. Again has a wide open field, and the Tigers force him out of bounds at about the 11. A flag goes down.
What?
He fell on his own.
Slipped on his own.
A flag went down as Flanagan just fell on his own as he tried to stop on the grass.
Oh, my
And a
God.
personal foul against the Salem. He got a little push, but that wasn't anything.
Wow. Wow.
That's a bad call.
Wow.
That'll move it halfway down to about the 6-yard line. But that itty-bitty little push from as far out as that was.
We're going to do a 10-yard gain, Stan.
That'll be 6.
6, okay.
Halfway to the goal. So it's going
Wow.
to be
Wow.
first and goal at the 6. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Tigers, with 46 seconds left to go in the half, would love to shut Cabool out here.
Yep.
And now, play is stopped by the officials again. Now I don't know what they're talking about.
I haven't-
Placement of the ball, maybe?
Yeah, I have not a clue either, yeah.
Well, they're saying it's not a first down.
Okay.
Well, how could it not be a first down?
How
It's a
could
personal
It's
foul.
a personal foul.
All right, they're saying it's not a first down, so it's 2nd and 1.
Okay.
Flanagan wants to throw, getting pressure, cuts up the field. Flanagan's going to go in for the touchdown. Tigers got pressure, but they had nobody to back it up.
Yep.
And from 6 yards out, Cabool's on the board.
Yeah, they had pressure, like Stan, but the you know, when the first pressure come through, there was nobody behind him to back him up, and that was an easy touchdown for Flanagan.
And the Tigers have really just kind of ignored Flanagan running, and it cost them here, Rick, late in this first half.
Yeah, they did.
Swislowski in for the point after, and he's a really good kicker. Snap is back, and the kick is straight up, and it's too short. No good. Well, we watched him in the pregame, and I don't think he missed a one.
No, like I say, that one, they were just like that was almost like he was an onside kick as pooch kick stand.
And so the Cabool Bulldogs get on the board here in the second quarter, but I tell you what, Rick, that's still that personal foul.
Wow.
I'll give them 6 yards free. You know, maybe it wouldn't have made a difference, but boy,
that was tough.
it just kind of hits you sour, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Just a little push, and the kid goes out of bounds and tries to stop, and he slides.
Yeah, he slipped on that wet grass standing out. His feet went out from under him. Yeah, it was nothing that the Tigers did.
Well, still pretty much that Bermuda grass out there, Rick,
yeah,
in most locations, but not near the track, and that's where the old grass is, and that's what he hit, and he slid. I just felt that was just an uncalled for penalty.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a no call, if anything, there, Stan.
But, I mean, the kid was open after he got past the initial block, and he went, you know, in the end zone untouched. See, what are you going to say about that?
True.
Now, I wouldn't doubt that they're going to try this onside kick again, Rick.
I would think they'd try it again. You're right.
Wouldn't surprise me. Swislowski's out there again. I don't know why the Tigers send guys that deep. He doesn't kick it that deep. And the ball falls off the tee on cue, like it's supposed to. So Swislowski takes a full step back. And he'll kick it out of bounds. That's going to put the Tigers at the 35-yard line.
Kick is out of bounds.
That didn't even have a chance.
It didn't, did it?
That ball was out of bounds by 30 feet. You know, real value is more than a fair price. It's quality service, expertise, and convenience. It's what you get from NAPA Auto Parts. Get by and see Eddie. He can help you out and answer questions at 604 East Scenic Ridge Boulevard, or call him up at 729-4156. NAPA Auto Parts, Mooney Auto Supply here in Salem, locally owned since 1946. All right, not much time left. 41 seconds, but 3 timeouts for the Tigers. They're going to line up in that I. 2 receivers to the left side. Flip it back to Caden Camden. He hands it off to Kaufman. Trying that end around. Kaufman's going to run into his own guy, and that's going to go nowhere. It's going to end up as a 2-yard loss. We've seen that same play, Rick, and their Tiger-owned players are in the way.
In the way, yeah.
They're not getting the blocks, moving them out. And a timeout called by Coach Howard. 2nd down and 11. Salem up 13-6. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Football, and you're listening to it and watching it on Tiger Media. Tigers at 2nd down and 11. Just 26 seconds left to go. That play took 15 seconds off the clock.
Wow.
And ended up as a 1-yard loss. See if Connell might want to throw it. Gives it off to Camden instead. Camden with a big hold on the right side. Still on his feet across the 50. And he'll get to about the 46-yard line. A nice gain. Let's see. That's 11. That's almost 20 yards.
Okay.
And a 1st down with 18 seconds left. And he got out of bounds to save that timeout. Now, what, Tigers called a timeout?
Okay, he must have. I'm like you, Stan. I thought he might have got out of bounds, but he may have.
I think he did, Rick.
It looked pretty close. Like I say, I couldn't tell him over there how far, but they must have put him down in bounds.
So the Tigers with a 1st and 10 will be at the Cabool 44-yard line. See Town & Country Insurance Associates for all your commercial, personal, life, and health insurance. For our quote, call 729-6624 or stop by inside the Town & Country Bank branch. They're also in Rollo, Licking, and Mountain Grove. And the city of Salem congratulates the Salem Tigers, wishing them the best in district play. Go Big Blue here in the city of Salem as they congratulate our Salem Tigers. Go Tigers. 18 seconds remain. Tigers faced with a 1st and 10 from the 46 of Cabool. 2 plays here, Rick? 2?
I'd say you get 2 in. Yep. We got 1 timeout left.
Maybe 3.
Good. Yeah.
Depends on the length of the play.
Yeah.
Mock and Kaufman wide to the left. Tigers stay in the eye on the far hash mark. And now the officials blow the whistle again for whatever reason.
I have not a clue either, yeah.
And they go backhanded off to Camden. Camden escapes 1 tackle, gets back to the line of scrimmage with 13 seconds left, and the Tigers will burn their final timeout. With the score, Salem 13, Cabool 6. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Football on KSMO Media. In the first half, Salem with a 2nd down from the 46-yard line of Cabool. Not much time, 13 seconds, maybe 2 plays
maybe
here.
Maybe 2.
Rick.
Yeah, you can do it quick.
If you can get to the out-of-bounds marker.
Yep.
Or if you get a 1st down, we'll stop the clock, but you got to get up there quickly and then spike it.
Yep.
Connell gets it, wants to throw, rolls to his left, and now he's going to run it, and that's going to kill this first half as he'll get to the 50-yard line and he'll lose 4, and that'll do it. And it'll bring up halftime here at the high school on this night of homecoming. And so a 4-yard loss for Connell on that play. And so the Tigers have a 13-6 lead over the Bulldogs here. Had a chance to get more, but could not score. And Rick, we saw that happen last week against Mountain View.
Yeah, we
came
did.
back to haunt us.
Yeah, it did come back to haunt us.
Hopefully that doesn't happen again.
No.
So as the band gets ready to perform here for the homecoming crowd on this final regular season game of the 2020 season, we're going to take a 3-minute break and come back and get stats from Rick and myself, and we'll give those to you in 3 minutes. This is Tiger Football on KSMO Media. And we're back at the Salem High School football field. Stan Stevens, Rick Hoyt, and Krista Webb on the video side. And we're glad that you're along with us here at KSMO Radio. And as well as on the Twitch TV side. We really appreciate that. Now, again, we're going to remind everybody, next week, Coach, you might tell Stan that on the live stream, they are not going to commercial like in, yeah, okay.
You talking about next week, Stan?
Next week, Rick, is district play. And district play starts the MSHA playoffs.
Yeah.
And the MSHA playoffs are a whole different dog.
And this year's even worse.
Yeah, this year's even worse. So, again, it looks like, if you listen to Tiger Talk earlier, it looks like the Tigers, no matter what they do tonight, are not going to be able to escape their 6th position in the district setting, which means they first position, which is probably going to be St. Clair or Park Hills.
That's true.
After tonight. But I think both teams are playing like 0-7 teams. So I don't think it's changing.
I think it's St. Clair's going to stay there. Yeah.
Right. So I think St. Clair probably going to get number 1. Then they're going to get a bye. They're not even going to play.
They don't have to play in week 10. Yeah.
Right. So number 2 will play St. James, who will finish below us. And then number 3 would be Potosi, which we'd be going there.
Yeah.
If that does happen, okay, we'll have it on the radio, obviously. And we'll also we'll find out if it'll be streamed. Here's the catch on the stream now, guys. For those who do watch it on the TV, is that the stream will not be on the KSMO website on Twitch TV. It will be on the MSHA website at mshsaa.tv. If you want to watch the game, it's going to cost you $10.
We have nothing to do with this.
We have nothing to do with this. This is a MSHA rule that the edict came down in week 8 and said, don't forget. Well, forget, we never had it before.
True.
We don't know anything of why this is happening, but this is what they're doing. So if we stream it, it's going to go to MSHA TV. If Potosi streams it, it's going to go to MSHA TV. It won't make any difference, and so you will have to go to MSHA TV. Now, we may put a link on our website for the game, and I think I talked to Jim about that, Jim White, for the school, and I believe the Salem R80 page will actually change it to the MSHA TV link. So, but we have to get that link from MSHA, and we'll have to push it toward the high school. Again, this is not what we do. This is MSHA telling us, if you want to send that stream out there, you have to send it to us. And that's only for video, okay? So the video stream will be streamed through MSHA TV, whether it's Potosi or us or whoever.
Yeah. We have nothing to do with that.
Right, and it will cost you $10 to watch the game.
Wow. Okay.
All right, so I wanted to get that out now because I know people think that it's going to be like it always has been, where, you know, you go on, you listen, and there's no charge, and that we expected it to be that way. We got told differently.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So anyway, that's the new MSHA rule, and we're not even sure if that's going to continue through the regular basketball season. We don't even know.
That's true, Stan. You're right. We don't even we don't even know, because, like I say, it's no matter what, we don't know what's going to happen until it happens. You're right.
Almost, and they don't give you much time.
No, they don't.
Anyway, wanted to bring that out to you. Well, it was a very close first half. 13-6 is the score here at halftime, and Ricky's got some numbers that he'd would like to present to you. So let's talk about the Cabool Bulldogs first, Rick. You know, I want to say for 90% of that first half, Mr. Flanagan was a throwing quarterback.
Yeah, you're right, Stan. Like I said, because he did put the ball up 12 times in this contest so far tonight. And
the last 5%.
He did run a little bit.
He ran the ball a lot.
He did run a little bit. Let's start out with the rushing here in the first half for the Cabool Bulldogs. Their leading carrier tonight, Stan, is going to be Mr. Flanagan. He's got 4 carries for 38 yards. Braxton Davis has 8 carries for 32 yards. Logan Primazon, Stan, had 2 carries for 16 yards. Dakota Swink, Stan, had 3 carries for 4 yards. And And Daniel Hutchinson only had 2 carries, which was kind of surprising, I thought, with only just 1 yard. So they only ended up with 91 yards of rushing in his first half.
91 yards on the ground. And you mentioned that Flanagan threw the ball 12 times?
Yeah, he put the ball up 12 times, Stan. He had 1 interception, the pick 6 for Connell, but he ended up completing 4 passes for a total of 29 yards in that first half. So they ended up with 120 yards of offense in this first half.
Let's mention, though, that Ricky, he had 3 balls that were dropped.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, his stats would look better if his receivers would have helped him out a little bit more.
Yeah, 3 that were dropped, and I mean, they were right in the guts of the receivers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he overthrew a couple, but they short hopped the one, but besides that, but he was pretty much right on the money.
Yeah.
Now, as I mentioned, though, he was not a running quarterback at all. He hadn't even tried to run, Rick, until that last fourth of the second quarter.
Yeah, you're right, Stan, because he was just throwing that thing all over the field, and that he decided to take off because the Salem Tigers just kind of let him go, Stan, and they didn't come up and pursue him, and he just said, "I'll take what they give me," and that's exactly what he did.
And also, you have to think about the coverage downfield. There was nobody open.
Yeah, he had nobody to go to, so when the Tigers did put pressure on him, he sidestepped the pressure, Stan, and just like you say, walked on in the end zone.
Very good. So here we are at halftime, 13-6. Salem Tigers on top, and the Salem Tigers offense. Rick, some of those numbers.
Yeah, we'll start out here with the leading carry on the first half here. Stan is going to be Caden Camden. He's got 14 carries for 69 yards. Garrett Connell's got 4 carries for 21. Devin Atchison's got 7 carries for 21 yards. And Caden Copeland tried the end around, Stan. They tried the end around for a 1-yard loss on 1 carry. So they ended up with 110 yards rushing in this first half.
110 yards rushing, which isn't bad.
It's
for
not
the first
bad.
half.
Yeah, you're right. Like saying
We had the one long drive that we asked for, but it did not end up scoring.
we didn't score. Yeah, we
got down to the 1-yard line. We didn't score.
Yeah, that's right. And in the air, Garrett was 2 for 6, Stan. He had 43 yards, and he had 1 INT. So they ended up with 153 yards of offense in this first half.
And in all honesty, Garrett could have had at least one more completion, one to Mock, where he was actually had his foot out of bounds.
That was close.
At the 9-yard line, and so that would have been again one of those that should have been a completion.
Sure.
It actually was a completion.
Yeah.
It's just the official rule that Mock was out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. Yeah.
So anyway, but the Tigers really. Those stats are pretty well equal.
They are equal.
The big difference in this game right now is the Connell 41-yard TD off the interception, and that came when they're trying to set up. I don't know what Swislowski is, on tight end, or lineman, or whatever, but they're trying to set up a screen to him, and as soon as he threw the ball, Connell read it, and I mean, he was right in the lane of that, picked it off, bobbled it for a second, and then took it 41 yards for a touchdown, and that was at the 6:47 mark of the first quarter. Gover came in, put the point after. And, Rick, you know how demoralizing that is on an offense. When you're sitting there, you're moving the ball, and next thing you know, it's going back the other way for a touchdown quickly.
Yeah, you're right, because it didn't take long for Garrett to pick that up and go the other way, because he read that play from the start, I think, Stan.
And then the Tigers, after they shut down the Bulldogs again, got the ball back and pretty good field position, walked down the field, and on a 12-yard pass to Gover, I mean, Connell just put that ball right on the money.
Yeah, he did.
And a great play by Bradley going toward the corner of the end zone. Got it, and a kick after missed. 13-0 Salem Tigers early on. But the Bulldogs did not lay down, and still with 41 seconds to go in that second quarter. We mentioned Flanagan had been throwing the ball quite a bit. Bulldogs got a good possession at about the 40-yard line, and a couple of bad penalties in there.
Yeah.
One offside by the Salem Tigers, but then one that we still question, a personal foul on a push out of bounds where the quarterback tried to stop on the wet grass and slid, and they threw a flag, and I didn't get that one.
I don't get that one either.
Anyway, but that just helped them up a little bit closer to the goal line. But a 6-yard run by Flanagan after the Tigers blitzed. They had a man back in the backfield, but unfortunately Flanagan read him coming through and went out the other side off the left tackle, and there was no Tiger player out there to stop him. And he went in the end zone. Point after failed by Swislowski, and it's a 13-6 game. 7 first downs for Cabool in that first half, 8 for the Salem Tigers. 3 penalties on Salem for 26 yards. 3 penalties on Cabool for 25 yards.
Wow.
So this is a very even
game.
ball game,
Very
and the
even.
score does really show that, except for that interception.
Wow.
We are at halftime. We're going to take a 2-minute break and come back and get you ready for the second half when we return. 13-6 Salem on top. This is Tiger Football on KSMO Media. With an interception that first half, Rick.
Yep.
What do you see in the second half?
I think both these two teams, Stan, will say the same that they just run. I don't see either team really needing to change anything. I mean, like I say, both these are pretty well equal here in this first half, and I look for more of the same here in the second half.
You see any changes? You know, because their running game for Cabool, they started out with Braxton, went to Hutchison. Neither of them really worked.
No, you're right.
And so Flanagan kind of took it upon himself to do it. They brought Schwenk in. He didn't have any success.
No.
I'm not sure what they can do on the ground.
Yeah, you're right, Stan. I think that, like say, the Tigers' defense, like I say, I'd stack the line, like you say. You can look for, and it wouldn't be surprising me if they don't come back and try Davis run Davis a little bit more here in this second half to try to loosen up that Tiger defense to see if they can throw over top of them.
Well, your pass works better off the run.
Yep.
And if you're just going to be out there trying to throw the ball, and of course, if Flanagan's going to start running the ball a little bit more, the Tigers are going to have to keep people at home.
Yep. Yeah. Somebody's got to be there for you. Yeah, if he does take off.
What about the Salem Tigers? They had a pretty good mix there, but came up short on that. We got down to the goal line at 1 yard line, then we ended up on a fourth down, losing yardage.
Yeah, you're right, Stan. I think they come back and try to do a little bit of ball control, try to get some clock run and come back and in this second half and run the football. May try to turn it up a little bit, see if you can get maybe Mr. Mock involved, because we've only had the one pass to him, Stan, and he like I say, I guess they say he stepped out of bounds, but I think you got to come back and maybe unless they're double teaming Mock, I think you got to come back and try to get him the football here at least 2 or 3 times here in the second half.
So you think ball control by the Tigers, get it on the ground?
Yep.
And let's see what we can do.
Yeah, like I say, I'd say pound it, like I say, eat some clock up, and then like you say, maybe hit Mock down the side or something. See what happens.
We had that drive, Ricky, that we asked for, almost 6 minutes long.
Yeah.
And Tigers did exactly that, and so maybe they can continue that prowess here in this second half.
Yeah. And that's the same thing, like you say, that bit us last week, Stan, as we got down there just like we did against Mountain View, and we just did not put the ball in the end zone. We've got to score when we get down there.
Got in that red zone, you got to score. Got to score. Hey, Heavin Motors at 205 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard has been providing services for 4 generations here in Dent County. Their mission is to provide you with reliable cars and trucks at pretty nice prices. Stop on by and try trading with Heavin. Heavin Motors, 729-8100 at 205 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. And don't forget about Willie Strader and Farm Bureau Insurance. They've got you covered. Farm, ranch, home, business. They got you covered. Call Willie, your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent, 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. His number is 729-4941. Let's get second half underway.
Yeah, let's kick this thing off.
Play some football, right?
Get this off. Football weather, Stan. Let's go.
And a pretty nice crowd considering this, it's a cool night. We got the homecoming out of the way, and a few people I'm sure have departed that had a chance to see their loved one on the field, and probably those girls out there were cold, I'm telling you.
I felt sorry for those girls.
You know, 60 degrees this morning and 39 by the time they got out there. But that's okay.
Yep.
Well, the Cabool Bulldogs, who deferred, will get the ball here to open this second half. And the Tigers will kick it fairly deep. Going to come down, I believe, to Primazant. He's on the right side, and he'll try and turn it upfield. Actually, it's Schwenk on that right side, and he'll bring the ball back to the 25-yard line.
Gotcha.
May brought him down, but
Looked like Atchison was there too. Looked like Atchison
he's
tried to pull that ball out of there. Stan.
yeah, and he's limping coming off
Yeah, he
too,
is,
a
isn't he?
little bit, Rick.
Yeah, I did see that.
So hopefully he's okay.
yeah.
Just got a little stinger
Yeah,
there.
might have tweaked it a little bit. Yep.
Well, you asked for Baxter, and you get Baxter.
Yep. See if they try to take the running game to him.
So they give it to Davis up the middle, and the Tigers shut him down right away. Davis got nowhere. I think Bradley Gover was and I think Gover and Easton May were right in there.
Yep.
Gain of 2. Again, Cabool staying with that no huddle that they have gone with. 3 receivers really in the pattern. And back to throw and firing it out and completing the pass is Flanagan out to Primazan. And Primazan will get close to a first down, but he'll be short by about 3 yards. Mock took him out of bounds right away.
3rd down and 4 for the Bulldogs.
3rd and long 3. 3 receivers to the left side. Naked backfield for Cabool. Flanagan will look quickly and try and fire it outside. Now he might want to run. Tigers are chasing him down. Gover just can't get to him. Flips it out to Primazan, who has the first down and more out across midfield. Primazan came all the way across the field, and he'll get the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48-yard line, and that is a gain of 20 and a first down. He just flipped it out there as Primazan did a great job of helping out.
Boy, he come back and helped him, didn't he? Made himself available, and then he made a nice throw out there to Primazan.
Yes, he did, and he was wide open.
He was.
Flanagan taking himself up the middle, and he's having success again, Rick. He'll pick up a 4.
Flanagan on the key.
So Cabool with their first down in the second half moments ago. So Flanagan's been naked in the backfield.
Yeah. Yeah, he just kind of tiptoed through there, Stan. They just kind of opened it up, and he just took all he could get.
2nd down, and we'll call it 6, a gain of 4. And quickly looking, fires it out, gets it to Primazan. Primazan gets around the corner. Primazan still on his feet, gets taken out of bounds at the 31. A flag is down. I believe there's an illegal block out there, Rick.
Yeah, I think you're right, Stan. It looked like maybe even a holding out there on the outside. Yep.
Holding against Cabool. Well, first off, not only holding out there, but an illegal pick.
Yeah, true. I thought he was blocking, like you said, Stan, before the pass was even thrown.
So it'll be a gain of 1 yard, Rick, and then a 10-yard penalty. So a 1 yard gain on the pass.
Okay.
So bring up 2nd down and 17. Just underway here in the 3rd quarter. Davis back in. But Flanagan wants to throw. Fires it out. Completes that pass. And a gain of about 2, maybe 3, to number 42, Trevor Atkins. We'll give him a gain of 3.
Okay.
3rd down and still 15. Even though it's closer to 2. It's all right.
We're good.
We are good.
We are good.
We'll leave it there. We'll make up for it.
We'll leave it alone. We'll leave it alone.
Back to throw Flanagan. Looking deep down the sideline. Fires it deep. Wide open in the middle. And catching it there is Schwenk at the 12-yard line. He got behind the Tiger defense. He brought it down awkwardly, but he brought it down. And it's 1st and 10 from the 13. Pass right there, Rick. Up 44 yards.
Wow, Stan. Wow.
And a first down. Cabool hands it off to Davis, trying to get around the corner, and the Tigers, again, just eliminate him right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1.
Okay.
Rick, I could see Schwenk take off down the middle, and I did not see a Tiger player follow him, and that's why I said he was going to go deep. And he did.
And he did, yeah.
Did not hit Schwenk in stride, but he still got the big first down. 2nd down and 9. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Flanagan rolls to the right. Looking, fires it out, and completes that to Atkins, and he's knocked out of bounds at about the 8. The gain should be of about 4 or 5. Should be a gain of 5.
Okay.
And 3rd down, about 4.
Run out of bounds by Dawson Mock. The 3rd and 5 Cabool.
So Bulldogs have Davis back in. 2 receivers to each side. They're moving the ball very nicely, using the pass mostly.
Yep.
Hand off to Davis. Big hole. Davis gets inside the 2, close to the goal line. They'll bring up 1st and goal from the 1. So the Bulldogs here in this second half have come out with a different plan. And the Bulldogs have gotten down to the 1-yard line, Rick.
Wow.
1st and goal, and they bring in Swazlowski, actually. Hand it off to Davis, and he's in for the touchdown. Davis scores right behind Swazlowski's big block.
Braxton Davis.
And with 8:01 to go in this 3rd quarter, the Bulldogs have marched down the field and scored on the Davis 1-yard run.
Wow.
The big play, the 44-yard pass to Schwenk.
The pass, like I say, with being wide open, Stan, that can't happen. You can't let that guy get behind you.
13-12 our score. Swazlowski in for the point after. Snap is back, and the kick. That one looks good. No, he pulled it to the right.
Yep.
Just missed.
No good. With 8:01 to go in the 3rd.
And so the Tigers hold on to a 1-point lead. But the thing the Tigers have to look at right now is the Bulldogs have scored on their last 2 possessions, Rick.
Yeah, that was way too easy, Stan. We had a lot of wide open receivers in that drive.
Well, they started crisscrossing them, and you could tell the Tigers receivers, our defenders, were getting confused.
Yeah, they're getting confused instead of, like you said, I don't know if we was playing man-to-man or if we were in the zone, but like I say, that crisscrossing was definitely messing up with the DBs back there.
Well, you remember Mountain View, I always talked about that. Remember they got 3 guys on the side, they'd send 2 guys deep and 1 guy would go across the middle short. Well, that's exactly what Cabool was doing when they're sending 3 guys out. They've got 2 guys going deep, and that 1 guy all the way across the field stays short and gives that quarterback an outlet, and he hit him twice.
Yeah, he did.
In that drive. So Swazlowski will come out and kick the kickoff here. We don't know what to expect here. A little onside kick, or
I don't have a clue either. You're right, Stan.
I have no idea.
What's gonna happen here?
Or will he kick it out of bounds?
Yeah, Tigers got to be ready for anything. You're right, Stan.
So we'll see what he wants to do. They've onside kicked once, and it was successful to start the game. Swazlowski will give another onside kick try. Tigers have it at the 47-yard line. So they brought that ball down pretty easy.
Yeah.
Looked like the Tigers. Dylan Thompson brought that down.
Yep, Dylan was there.
So good field position for Salem. That's the only bad thing about trying the onside kick. You give the team a short field.
Yeah, you're right. And Salem has got to capitalize on this drive right here, Stan.
Well, let's see what they can do. This is their first possession of the second half, and see if they can come up with some magic like Cabool just did. Tigers are going into pistol. Start things out. They're going to hand it off to Atchison. Big hole, and he's still on his feet.
Good job.
Down
Nice
to
run.
about the 42-yard line.
Nice run.
That's close to a first down. I believe he's got it.
Got
but
it?
They don't give it to him. They say no.
Okay.
No, they do give it
Give it
to
to
him.
him. Okay.
Yep, they gave him 14 yards, Rick, I was going to say.
I started to say, wasn't that more than what we thought?
Yeah. Well, actually 12 yards. But still, first down.
Yeah.
on the first run. Good run by Devin. Really got into that run.
Yeah, he did. Nice job.
Tigers. 1st and 10. Hand off to Camden. He's got a big hole to the right side. He's still on his feet and gets necktie down at the 30-yard line. He's brought down by Waits, but not until the Tigers get another first down. And that, Rick, a 14-yard gain.
Gotcha.
1st and 10 from the 30. 7 minutes to go in this third quarter. Boy, both teams have come out flying in this third quarter.
One throwing the ball, Stan, one running the ball. Let's see what
Tigers have had 2 runs, and they have gone from their own 47-yard line, 48 to the 30 of Cabool. Connell under center, gives it to Camden.
Oh.
Camden is hit behind the line. Good little blitz in there. By Johnson, and he got Camden around the ankle, loss of 2.
Yeah.
2nd down and 12. If he got past Johnson, he had a lot of green, well, kind of brown out there now.
But you're right. Say he could not get away from it. That was a nice play by Johnson, Stan. He come up and stuffed that run there real quick.
Yeah, he shot the gap. He's a linebacker. He came up, shot the gap. Tigers go in their parallel and see what Connell has in store. He wants to keep it himself, and Garrett's not going to get much. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Okay.
Connell on a keep, loses 2.
That just took too long to develop.
That didn't look good from the start, did it?
3rd and 14 now for the Salem Tigers. Atchison checks out. Mock comes in. So does Caden Kaufman. I think the Tigers might throw. I'm guessing. But they got the right personnel in.
See if they'll, let's see if we go back to Mock right here, Stan.
Mock and Kaufman wide to the left side. Back to throw is Tigers. They set up the screen to Camden. Camden gets across the 25 to about the 20. He's going to be short of the first down. That'll be a gain of 12, but it'll bring up 4th and 2. And the Tigers need to pick this up, keep this drive going. Little screen pass to Caden Camden. Well set up, but just didn't get enough for the first down. Atchison back in, so Ma comes back in. $18 seconds still on the play clock, plenty of time. Kaufman wide to the right, Mock wide to the left. Connell under center. Gives it to Camden. Camden jumps over one and jumps around another and is still on his feet to the, I think, the 13-yard line. That's enough for a first down. A gain of 9.
Okay.
He jumped over one guy and then kind of swivel hipped another. You don't see swivel hips in football very often. The Tigers with 11 first downs can get another one around the 4.
Yep.
Actually around the 3. Hand off to Atchison up the middle, and Devin gets across the 10. Or right at the 10. I guess they're going to mark him. That'll be a gain of 4. They actually put Camden back at the 14, so they might take a yard off that, what he got.
Gotcha.
When you go out of bounds at the 13, I don't know how they put him at the 14, but they did. 3:50 and counting. We're in the third quarter. 13-12, Salem on top. Very good football game here.
Good game.
Hand off to Camden, trying to spin to the outside. Cuts back against the grain. He'll pick up about 3. Down to about the 6, maybe 4. Bring up 3rd down and still about 2.5 to go.
It'll be 3rd and 3.
Where the Salem Tigers last week stand, and then in that first half kind of struggled when we got into this area right here. We've got to score here.
Got to get it in.
Got to get a score here.
You've got to overpower. You've got to win these matches here.
Yep.
They'll go in the parallel. Keeping it is Connell. Connell getting chased down, throws the ball out, caught, and close to first down to Atchison, close to a touchdown. He gets to the 1.
Okay.
So Atchison with a great catch for the first down. And it's first and goal for the Tigers from the 1. Atchison with a real nice catch, tried to get to the end zone, but 2 Cabool Bulldogs kept him out. He got down to the 1-yard line. Now let's see what the Tigers can do here.
11 yards on that, Stan.
11 yards.
Gotcha.
Connell will try and sneak it through. And he's in for the touchdown.
Yeah, I thought he was in.
Connell went right off the center behind the left tackle. 1-yard dive, and the Tigers increase their lead to 19-12.
We finally got the drive there that we was looking for. We got to once we got inside down there, we finally put the ball in the end zone, which is what we've been looking for.
So the Tigers right now with a 7-point lead will go for the extra point. Bradley Gover comes in, Mock to hold. Snap's a bad one. Mock picks it up, wants to run with it. Now looks back the other way, escapes, needs to get rid of that ball if he can. Does fire the pass out, and it's incomplete. Mock was getting chased all over the place, and they
got tangled up there, Stan.
Problem is that Mockmeyer hurt himself, Rick.
Yeah, he got kind of tangled up, and they kind of got in the tangled in the debris there, Stan. Looked like the spikes got caught into a jersey of one of the Cabool.
It might have happened in Maverick Smith out there. Yeah, he and Mock were all tangled up. Mock comes away limping a little bit. He had that knee problem earlier in the year, but the point after or 2-point conversion fails. And so the Tigers have that 7-point lead. But Rick, that was a place right there that you thought maybe the Tigers could extend that lead.
Yeah, you're right. That was one right there that you could you could at least get back to that 8-point lead, Stan. But it's like I say, it's a 7-point ball game. Now the defense have got to come back and try to shut this Cabool offense down.
Each team comes out in their first drive of the second half, Rick, and scores. So what do you think?
Yeah, going to seesaw back and forth, huh?
We may have another wild one like we had last week.
True.
Hey, Country Mart at 1204 East Indigo's Boulevard is open Monday through Sunday, offering full deli and bakery, pharmacy. They've got Bissell rental, propane cylinders. You can check them out for great values every single day at www.tcmarkets.com. Country Mart, they're here to help you save. And check out the deli specials at 729-3455. Well, the Tigers will
Okay.
and May Bryson kick it off. See what he wants to do with it. Kicks it off deep this time. Down the middle, and here comes Primazon up the middle, and Primazon will run into his own player and then get taken down to the 28-yard line. Bless you, bless you, bless you, and then bless you.
Everything okay with there, Stan?
Yeah, I think. Almost feel like the Pope.
Bless you, bless you, bless you.
Bless you,
right.
Sam. Bless you. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs as we get off that. Flanagan in the naked backfield looking to throw. Fires that ball out. It is caught by Primazon. Nice catch. He breaks through, and he'll get across the 50-yard line. Bad tackling by the Salem Tigers.
Wow, Stan.
Connell brought him down, but not until he gets to the 50. And that's a 20. Actually, they'll put him all the way to 47. That's a 28-yard gain.
Wow.
And a first down on the first play. Well, it was a good catch, but Tigers actually pushed him towards the Salem guys.
Yeah.
And it's not tackled.
Didn't tackle him.
Davis in the backfield to block. Flanagan wants to go deep, firing it deep down the field, and the ball is knocked away. Mock and the receiver down there, Primazon.
Pass intended for Primazon, broken up by Dawson.
And Mock actually had the better position.
Yeah.
Looked like he might pick that off.
That looked like say that he was going to pick that off.
But no flags. So Flanagan has come out here winging it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not even really trying much of the run at all, are they?
No, and they got Hutchinson in the backfield now.
Okay.
On 2nd down and 10. They give it to Hutchinson, trying to turn that corner, and the Tigers can't pull him down. Rick, he's still on his feet. He's still across the 30. He's down across the 20. And finally, Camden brings him down at the 18-yard line, but a flag is down.
Okay.
And it's holding against the Cabool Bulldogs. That's a break.
Woo! Wow, Stan. Once again, like you say, poor tackling on the Salem Tigers. They had numerous opportunities, Stan, to bring him down, just didn't wrap him up.
Well, we talked about Hutchinson, and last year at Houston, Rick, he had a very good game against the Salem Tigers, doing exactly that, pushing guys off. He's a big load to try and bring down.
Yeah, he is.
But you got to make the tackle. You got to hit him low and take him down.
Hit him down.
Tigers didn't do it. A 10-yard penalty, and actually it's a straight 10-yard penalty, so no gain.
No gain, okay.
Boy, that's a big penalty for the Bulldogs.
Wow.
With 1:44 in the third quarter. That was a big run by Hutchinson.
Well, it was.
He doesn't line up as deep now as he did, Rick. Now he's lining up next to Flanagan.
Okay.
Same give it to him again up the middle, and he's still on his feet, and he'll get 2 yards.
Same play, Stan.
Group of Tigers. Well, the other play now, he went to the outside, Rick.
Yeah.
He got to the
he
outside.
couldn't get to the outside there. The Salem Tigers had that bottled up.
So 3rd down, still 18. 2-by-2 on the receivers. Hutchinson, single setback. Flanagan looking across the middle. They're doing all kinds of weaving and dodging out there. Flanagan still trying to get out of the problem, and he's not going to make it. The Tigers are going to get him down to the 35-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 8 more.
Nice coverage downfield, Stan. He didn't have nowhere to go with that one.
So 4th down and forever. About 30.
Wow.
26.
26? Gotcha.
27. 27.
27? Okay.
So Schwenk will have to punt. Good job by the Tiger defense here. Schwenk's punt, line drive punt. Connell just lets it bounce, gets out of the way, and Salem will take over on their 28-yard line.
Okay.
1st and 10. We are down to 10 seconds left in this third quarter. A fast-moving third quarter at that. Tigers lead it by a score of 19-12. And I don't even know what to expect.
I don't either, Stan. Yeah, like I say, I can see the Tigers come out here, Stan, and see if we can't pound this one down the field like we've seen that drive in the first half.
Well, you hope that's what they can do and take about 5-6 minutes off the clock.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that would be optimal.
That would be huge.
Kaufman and Mock wide to the right side. Give that ball off to Atchison, and Atchison will pick up a couple. Swallowed up there by Waits. And that'll do it for 3 quarters of play. The score after 3 quarters, the Salem Tigers 19 and the Cabool Bulldogs 12. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Football on KSMO Media. Ready for that 4th quarter. Cabool back on the field. Salem not quite there yet. The Bank of Salem is locally owned right here in Salem since 1883. A full-service bank, they offer a wide range of financial services for individuals, families, and businesses. Serving Salem in 2 locations, the Bank of Salem, member FDIC, and they are an equal housing lender. 2nd and 8. Tigers trying to get something going here in this 4th quarter. Camden up the middle with a big hole. He's got the 1st down, and Moores gets across the 40 to the 42. That's a gain of 13. Well, make that a gain of 11.
Gotcha.
And a 1st down.
Nice run.
That was a nice run. He found his way through.
Kind of weaved his way through there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He did.
You just seen a little bit of opening, Stan. That's all that Caden needs, and that was a nice job. Picked his way through there.
Got that first hole he got through, Rick, and then was able to just spot his way through.
Yeah, he did.
Caden Kaufman and Dawson Mock out wide to the right side. They stay in the I formation. Hand off again to Camden. Camden bounces off a couple of players and goes down after a gain of about 3, maybe 4.
Okay.
He'll get down to the 46-yard line of Salem, and that's a 4-yard gain.
Okay.
Second down 6. Right in the middle of the field.
Yep.
On a football night, man. It's cool out there.
It is.
Woohoo! Krista was going to go in the crow's nest, and she got smart. She'd be cold.
She had no surroundings up there, did she?
Yeah. Tigers on 2nd and 6. Hand off to hand off to Caden Camden, trying to go around the end, and he cut up inside. He'll be a yard shy. A little misdirection as Devin Atkinson went one way, and then Camden went the other, and Connell handed off to Camden. Like he had the option there, Rick.
It looks like he could have went either way. Yeah.
Salem Memorial District Hospital is a critical access hospital, emergency department, and has their own family medicine clinic. For emergencies, if you need the emergency room or even COVID testing, contact Salem Memorial District Hospital, 729-6626. Every patient, every encounter, every time. 3rd and 1. This is a big play from the 50-yard line. Giving it to Camden. Camden is hit. I think he's got it. I think he's got it.
I'm going to go with you, Stan. I think he's got there. I think he's there.
Swizlowski brought him down. They're going to say first down Tigers.
Yeah, like you. I thought he was there.
That'll be enough yardage for a Tiger.
Not much extra.
Nope.
But it doesn't have to be.
It'll have to be, yeah.
From the 48-yard line. 9:58 remaining. 19-12. Salem Tigers. Mock back in the game. He and Kaufman split out wide to the left. In a pistol. Connell rolls to his left. Like he wants to carry this ball. He cuts up the field and will gain 2, maybe 3. Depends on the spot. Going to put him at the 45-yard line. That would be a 3-yard gain.
Okay.
That was a quarterback run all the way.
Yeah, that was nothing but take the ball and get what you can get.
They were probably hoping Cabool was key on Caden Camden and let Connell go. Wasn't a true option.
No, it wasn't.
However, it's kind of like a
that was
kind of an ugly option.
You're right, Stan. That was a quarterback run all the way.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
But if you're going to fake an option, you actually want it to look like an option.
Yeah, true.
In the pistol again, they get off to Camden again that opposite way. He's got a big hole. He's got the first down. He gets across the 35, and a flag goes down late. I hate it when that happens. And that came in from the back judge. Usually that's a hold, and usually it's against the offensive team.
Yep.
It's enough for a first down. It's a gain of 9, but is the foul? Holding against the Salem Tigers. What did I tell you? So it's a gain of 9, and it's a penalty of 10.
Okay.
So really, Rick, they lose about a half yard.
Half a yard on the play, yeah.
But Camden with a nice run.
That was a nice run.
Off the right tackle. They keep trying to play out of what they call the parallel, and that allows Connell actually to go either way.
Yeah.
From the pistol this time, gives it to Camden, trying to turn to the outside, and he's swallowed up and loses 2. It'll bring up 3rd and 9.
Like they tried to run the same play.
Yeah, Waits was there. He ran out of a different formation, Rick, but still was the same play.
Yeah.
And now it's bringing up 3rd and almost 10.
Boy, a big penalty, Stan. Wow.
Yeah, it was a big penalty.
Wow.
Tigers trying to keep this drive going. 7:43. Sam Chase and Campbell check out. Tigers in the eye. 2 receivers in a pattern. And the ball is loose, still loose, and I believe
And Connell picked it up, Stan.
we're going to lose about 4 yards on that. So we went from a first down to now 4th and 14. And the Tigers from the 50-yard line, Rick, they're going to have to punt.
Yeah, they're going to punt that out of there.
Schwenk will drop back deep. Clock still running, 7:15. Tigers have a 7-point lead, 19-12. Under 7 now to go in this the fourth quarter. The snap is back. It's a good one. Connell gets off a short punch. It's going to come down around the 30. And it takes a lateral bounce again and dies at the 31.
Okay.
That was a heck of a 9-iron. Just wouldn't die.
That was yeah, if you was going to lay one up, that was it, wasn't it?
It's only a 21-yard punt. So it doesn't really change field positions too much.
Too much.
But it does make Cabool go a little farther, and the clock at 6:45. Each team has 3 timeouts as the Bulldogs have come out. Baxter, Davis, and Mr. Flanagan. Quincy will be in that backfield. He wants to throw immediately, fires it out, and he gets his pass completed to Johnson, and he'll get about, now they're going to give him almost 10.
Okay.
And that'll be enough for a first down. Johnson did a little curl pattern to the outside, got it, and then curled back to the inside.
Yeah, too easy, Stan.
Way too easy.
Way too easy.
Tigers drop off a little too far there, and then they didn't pick him up when he curled back inside. Picked up about another 5 yards. So 1st and 10. Flanagan again fires it through the middle, and it falls too low. Tended for Schwenk. That little slant pattern to the inside. If he catches that in flight, man, he's gone.
Yeah, that pass was, like I say, was running down around his knees and below Stan. That was
tough to
be tough to bring that one in.
But if he caught it.
Well, you're right. If he caught that.
2nd and 10. Quickly fires it again. Same pattern out to Johnson. This time he runs out of bounds. The Tigers are going to have to get a little tighter.
Yeah.
However, there's not much you can do on those, Rick. They just peel out of bounds. The ball's in the air while they're still turning. So being 3rd and 5, that's a gain of 5.
Okay.
He ran out of bounds, stopped the clock, 6:16 to go, fourth quarter. 19-12, Salem on top. Flanagan again, quickly looking outside, now looking deeper. Now wants to go back the other way. There's a man wide open in the middle of the field. He throws it to him. He's got it for the first down and more, and he's down the sideline. And he is going to be down at the 25-yard line. I believe that's Trevor Atkins, and it is. He was wide open in the middle of the field. Nobody near him. And a huge gain down to the 25. I believe that's a 22-yard gain.
Okay. Wow. Boy, he had all kinds of time,
Oh,
Stan.
he did.
Yeah, Salem had no pressure whatsoever.
Flanagan went all the way from the right side of the field into the middle. Found Atkins as he was waving his hand, jumping up and down. In motion, Primazan. They're going to hand it off to Davis up the middle. Big hole for Davis. He'll get down to the 20. That's the best hole he has seen pretty much since the first half. A gain of 7, maybe 6. Let's put it at 6. I'll put him right at the 20. Clock is running with 5:25 to go. Salem with a 7-point lead. Primazan and Johnson on the right side. Got a new receiver out there. His jersey's too clean. They got Schwenk on the left side. Going to hand that ball back off to Primazan, and he's going to be taken down for a loss. They tried that end around again, and doesn't work. And it's a loss of 2. Big tackle by Brandon White. He got in there and just crushed him.
Yeah.
3rd down and now 6 with 4:50 and counting. I got to see who that other kid was. Peyton Byerly.
Yeah, see it there now.
Yeah.
I wasn't for sure either until you said that.
Yeah, he hasn't played until this fourth quarter. Got a little head start, Byerly did.
Yeah,
Firing a pass out, and it's incomplete.
Okay.
Pass intended out there for Atkins. Bring up 4th down and 7. This is a huge play right here.
Yeah, this is a biggie here.
4:31 to go.
Brings up 4th and 6. Tiger fans make some noise.
3 receivers to the right side. Flanagan in the naked backfield. And they have tight end that's going to be going out there as well. Salem almost jumped offside. They did jump offside. That'll pick up 5. As Salem jumped early.
On the Tigers.
And that'll make it 4th and 1. That changes things up.
That changes
bunch.
everything up. Yep.
Boy, you got to be disciplined on that line. Quarterback's trying to draw you.
Yep.
I know you want to get in there and go after him, but
yeah,
you got to be disciplined.
Got to watch the ball. Yeah.
Now they got Davis as the D man, Swislowski as the up man on 4th and 1. And keeping it is Flanagan right up the gut. He's got the first down. A gain of 3.
Flag on. Oh, no, sorry. Sam wasn't.
I was going to say, I
didn't see. I thought there was, but then I looked and no, it wasn't.
4:20 and counting now. Clock is running. 3 receivers to the right side. Flanagan naked in the backfield again. Gets it, wants to throw quickly. Finds a man deep in the end zone, and the ball is not caught, but it's pass interference. Looked like he slid down to me.
Yeah,
but
that's what I thought, Stan.
Schwenk was in the corner, and 2 flags came in. So obviously the Salem guy must have pushed him.
Wow.
So that's going to be pass interference on Salem. And that will move the ball from about 14 to the 7.
7, half the distance. Yep.
Pass interference on the Tigers.
So Salem now at 48 yards in penalties. And still first down and 3. Tigers defense going to be put to the test now.
Yeah.
Hand off to Davis up the middle. Davis will get very close to a first down. I think he has it. He's near the goal line. So it'll be first and goal from the 1 with 3:57 to go.
Wow.
For Cabool as their 15th first down. Flanagan gives it to Davis, and Davis is in for the touchdown. Davis scores off the left tackle, and it's a 1-point ball game.
What do you do here if you're Cabool, Stan?
Well, are you going to trust
You going to kick it?
the big
you
kid?
Go for 2? Yeah. See what they decide to do.
Go for the win, or they're going to go for the win here, Rick.
Yeah, they're going for 2.
Get across, and they fall short.
Yeah, big boy, Stan. Didn't make it.
Swislowski did not make it. And they fall short on the attempted 2-point conversion. And the Tigers lead by 1, 19-18.
Wow.
There's too many guys on the bottom of that pile for me to figure out.
I don't know who it was either.
So a 1-point game here, Rick. Do you think you're going to see an onside kick?
Like you say, you're either going to have to do that, or you're going to have to kick it deep, and you're going to have to burn some timeouts here to save some clock.
Well, they've tried an onside kick twice in this game.
Yeah, true.
I can see them honestly doing it again.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, probably going to happen. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store at 700 South Main's offering you curbside service. You don't even have to do anything. If you want some parts, call them, and they'll bring it out to you. 729-6667. They offer battery recycling and testing, custom hydraulic hoses, and the engine code check. You need an engine code check, head to K&H, and they're ready to help you out. Locally owned since 1981 and family-owned K&H Auto Supply. All right.
Put up your
The
hands.
big moment.
Yeah, need the hands team up.
Swislowski, big number 77. And we mean big number 77.
True.
This guy casts a shadow on the football field. He's that big on all the lights. Big kid. I smell an onside kick. And I smell it, and I think he got it too early. I think he got it too early. He got it 9 yards, and that's a penalty.
That's a penalty. You're right, Stan. He got that ball, like you say, before it ever went 10.
And the official threw the flag immediately, and the Cabool coaches are not happy about the call.
Yeah.
But
2 flags went down, Stan. One in the middle, like you say, then the judge, the side judge over there, also threw it.
But my question, Rick, is that where were the Tigers?
Yeah,
there was nobody on that side.
Yeah, where was Yeah, that was way, like you say, that was way too easy right there, Stan. They, I don't know where we was at, but we definitely wasn't in position.
Well, the Tigers dodge a bullet because that whole side was wide open on the far left side of the field, and Swizlowski just pulled that ball back, and unfortunately for him, that was a great kick.
Yep.
One of the Cabool Bulldogs illegally touched the ball from 9 yards in. It must go 10 yards for them to recover it.
Yep.
It did not. And so Salem will have the ball at the 49-yard line of Cabool.
Woo. Stan, that was close too.
It was very
close. Very close.
Well, Rick, we saw an onside kick at Mountain Grove. Got changed 4 times?
Yeah, it did.
Why it wasn't recovered?
True. Yeah.
So the Tigers have it. 3:41 left. Can they hold on to this 1-point lead? Hand off to Camden up the middle, and he'll dive forward. Did that ball come loose? It may have. Cabool says they have it. I haven't seen an official say anything yet.
No signal from official anywhere.
I'm still waiting for an official to say something.
No official word yet.
Right now, the officials say he was down.
Yep. Yeah, they're saying he was down, Stan.
He was down. 2nd down, and still 6 yards to go. Swizlowski brought him down and tried to strip that ball out. Caden's pretty good about not fumbling, but you get a guy that size, man, he eats a Caden Camden for lunch.
Maybe 2, maybe 3,
I'm
maybe 4
telling you
times the size, huh?
You know, we exaggerate sometimes about a guy, but this guy is huge.
Yeah, he's big.
He's 6'8" or something? He's just huge and big and very athletic, too. They stay in the I formation, do the Tigers. On 2nd down and 6, clock running down to 2:58. Conway taking as much time off the clock as he can. Gives it to Camden off that right side. Big hole, and Camden will get close to a 1st down. I think he's just shy. He'll get about 5.5. He needs another half yard, and it'll bring up 3rd and 1. And a flag is down.
Whoa.
And a flag is down for what?
Yeah.
Goes against the Tigers.
10-yarder.
Well, must be holding. I still haven't seen the
signal.
Official give the signal. Now I have. So after a 4-yard gain, well, actually, they dropped the line of scrimmage. So it's a 10-yarder. So it brings up still 2nd down, and we're going to call it 16.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
That hurt.
That hurt. Yep.
Did not see that flag.
I didn't see it either.
Connell has it, wants to throw the ball quickly and does, and completes it. It looks like the Gover has got it at the 41-yard line.
That's close, Stan.
Still short of the 1st down, a gain of 16, but not a 1st down. And the clock will run. I don't know why they stopped the clock.
Why'd they stop the clock?
Now they've started again.
Okay.
Now they stopped it again. What did they stop the clock for?
It's not a 1st down, guys. We can see that from here.
It's not even close. Anyway, they've stopped the clock.
Yeah, finally.
The Tigers are back at the line of scrimmage, and they've got all kinds of time to waste. But Connell takes it himself, wants to go forward. He does, and he's got the 1st down.
Yeah, he does.
To the 37-yard line.
That's enough yardage for a Tiger.
Well, why did they stop the clock?
Yeah, I couldn't figure that one out.
So the Tigers get 3 and get a 1st down. That is their 15th first down of this game. Both teams have moved the ball well in the second half.
they have.
Tell you, it's been a good football game. 19-18, Salem on top. Cabool with 3 touchdowns, but have missed the extra point on all 3, and now Connell has a helmet problem and comes over to the sideline. He's going to have to miss a play, I believe. So, unless they have
Unless they call a timeout, Stan, yeah.
Tigers did not call a timeout.
I don't know. No, we did. Or something. I don't know.
2:15 to go on the clock. I don't know either. I don't know what's going on.
They don't know either. There we go.
Salem calls a timeout, but Connell is on the side as if he's not going back in. That might be kind of tough.
Yeah, I started to say,
Did he get hurt?
Did he get, yeah, it was, yeah. Did his helmet come off during the play, Stan? And that's the reason, you know.
Or did he take the helmet off, Rick?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I know he took the helmet off, but I didn't know if it came off during the play or not.
Yeah.
So
I
anyway.
think like I say, if it does come off, and ain't that in high school also, Stan? If it does come off, you have to go out for one play?
I'm not sure, Rick. I'm not sure in high school. I think in college
It is, yeah. I didn't know if it was high school, as that was a
I'm not
rule or
sure.
not.
So anyway, that would mean
I'd say that Camden.
that would now, well, maybe or Caden Du Bois will step in for a play.
Yeah. Let's see what
We'll
these
see what they
Tigers
want to do.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Camden will run it.
Camden's, yeah. You're right.
So Camden will go back there and they'll line up in a pistol.
Yep.
On 1st and 10, 2:15 to go. Snap is, and Caden will try and run to the outside. Now cut back against the grain, and he's only going to get 2. It'll bring up second down and 8. Clock is still running, and now the Bulldogs, I believe, are going to call timeout.
Yep.
And they do. 2:01 to go. Salem Tigers 19, Cabool 18. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. This is Tiger Football on KSMO Media. Tigers and Cabool, second down 8. Connell back in the game, and whistles blow, but I don't see any flags anywhere.
Maybe they wasn't ready? I don't know.
Don't have any idea.
Yeah, don't either.
Okay, let's try it again. 2:05 on the clock. Snap is back, give it to Camden off the right side. Camden goes into a pile of Bulldogs and gains about 2 more. 1:55 and counting. The Bulldogs don't call a timeout here. It's a 3rd down. Tigers can burn 30 seconds off here. I'm really not sure why they're not calling timeout.
No, they did.
And finally,
Wow.
the Bulldogs do burn that timeout after wasting 10 seconds.
They wasted a little bit there, didn't they? Wow.
With the score, Salem 19, Cabool 18. Let's take another 30-second break and return. This is Tiger Football on KSMO Media.
They are having fun now, ain't they?
1:45 to go. Salem Tigers on 3rd and 6. It's a huge play.
Yeah. Got to get close here, Stan.
Of course, this might be 2-down territory
True.
too, Rick.
Yeah. Got to get close to that first down.
Connell will give it to Camden. Camden gets hit in the face mask.
Oh, my
and
God.
a flag comes in. That's a huge,
Wow.
huge mistake. That moved his head back.
Wow, that's a personal foul, Stan.
It should be a
Should
personal
be.
foul.
Wow. Yeah.
Personal foul, face masking against the Bulldogs.
Wow. That was,
And
that
that's
was vicious.
15.
That was vicious. Woo.
I'm not sure who was it. It was a 60 number. Rick, but I didn't-
I couldn't tell you either. Like I say, I couldn't. I seen it come in there. I wondered. I didn't see the flag come in like you did, but I definitely seen the face mask.
we all saw the face mask. That was very obvious, and then it pulled his head back. got no yards on the carry, but got 15 on the penalty.
Wow.
And that gives the Tigers their 16th first down. And now Cabool with just one timeout left, the clock running, and they're not using it to stop it. The Tigers have still 16 seconds on the play clock. Ball at the 20-yard line. Can actually take a knee if you wanted to. Connell lets that clock go down further. Gives it to Atchison up the middle, and he'll dive forward to the 16, maybe the 17 is where they're going to spot him. And he'll bring up second down and 7, and the Bulldogs burn their final timeout with 1:14 on the clock. With the score, the Salem Tigers 19, the Bulldogs 18. We're going to take a 30-second break and return. This is Tiger Football on KSMO Media. Tigers getting back onto the field. You know, your friends at Town & Country Bank want you to know they're a locally owned community bank providing you with all kinds of great services. If you have questions, feel free to stop by either of their two locations at 1009 East Scenic Route Boulevard or 400 West Scenic Route Boulevard. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC, and they're an equal housing lender. Second down and about 7. 1:14 on the clock. No more timeouts. Connell will take a knee.
Yep.
Tigers do not need to score.
No, they do not.
They just need the clock to run out. And now down to 1:05. Tigers have 35 seconds on the play clock, and they can do this one more time as long as they don't fumble. And they can capture their 5th win of the year. They would go to 5-4. Cabool would fall to 5-4. They put Caden Camden back as a safety in case that ball should pop loose.
Hopefully it don't, yeah.
Down to 35 seconds left. Connell will get the snap, take a knee.
Yep.
And this one is history. You'll have to wait for the clock to run out. The Tigers are saluting the Cabool Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs saluting the Tigers. Salem wins this one by a score of 19-18. We'll take a 3-minute break and return. This is Tiger Football on KSMO Media.